Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Grimburkwulf, and this is Out of Ore. We're back in the mine. The mine that is very early, very rough phase, if you will. Last episode, I made a mistake. So I do believe this is the wrong plant. Let's see. I got my sledgehammer real quick. Knock that down. It is a wash plant. So let's hit P. Go back to our purchasing general store here, and let's find the wash plant. Let's see here. I think it's towards the bottom if I wasn't mistaken. Oh, production. There we go. Wash plant. All right. Yes, I was mistaken, you see. Pay dirt comes in. All the dirt, gold ore, diamond ore, ruby, and silicon goes out. We don't want that to go out. We want just the dirt. So the sluice box, here we go. Pay dirt comes in. All of that stays in the machine. Dirt comes out. So $7,500 for that we do not have. So let's see how much we get for selling this back. 5,000. That should give us enough for our sluice box. Yes, that's the right one. Now we're down to $1,300. Man, this mine is very expensive. All right, put that in. Should still work. Dirt runs into the sell point. I do want to try and get enough money to hook up water. I'm not sure how that works yet. So water is new, I think, within the last month or two. So I don't have my joystick next to me. Let me just... There we go. And rotate the camera with my mouse. I think that's a good enough view. Let's go ahead and... Alright. We're gonna get full bucket, just... It's so rough. I gotta run my roller. It's not getting clean cuts here. I could probably smooth it with the loader. It's just time consuming, and I don't know if that makes for good content, so we will see. Let's actually just try. We're going a little fast. And the ground is dictating where I'm going right now, so it's not quite a full bucket, but it's all right. So we have $1,300. I do apologize if you get background noise. Windows and doors are open because it is bloody hot. Oh, wait a minute, hold on a sec. Do we have to turn these on again? Okay, that one's on. This one's not on. There we go. Yep. Now we got dirt going. Now we're making money again. Alright. Crisis averted. Let's slow down. Rotate my bucket. Just gonna crawl forward. Just cut a nice even line. It's not quite even when we hit hills. Oh well. Ooh, my back tire almost came up off the ground. That could have been bad. Okay. This episode will probably be shorter than the first one. Most subsequential. What's the word I'm looking for? Words are difficult. Must be drinking. Today's episode brought to you by, what am I drinking? Budweiser. Alright. Don't hate on my choice of beer. It is literally whatever's cheapest. Oh, scoop some of that up. I forgot what I was saying. It happens. It happens. I desperately need pay dirt or coal. We need some real money. Yeah, I'll probably do a lot of cutting this episode just to get the monotony of what I'm doing kind of off camera. I don't know if people enjoy watching a tractor go back and forth. But it is very, like I said, very relaxing for me to just run this. So I figured if I'm gonna run my tractor, I might as well record. So we were at what, 1,300 when I swapped out the components. Now we're at almost 6 grand. Now, when I run real machines, running with my bucket up like this, loaded, is not normally how that's done. For those of you that are equipment operators, you guys know, or should know, but basically, that bucket gets curled as far as it can right here. The only issue is this game, like I say, if I lower the bucket where it's supposed to be, I end up losing material. Oh, there it is. So, in the game, you know, bucket up, can't spill the material, you're good. Oh. Okay, we did get it in. I thought we just dumped it over the edge there. That's alright. Alright, we're making decent money considering it's just dirt. Now what I could do, in the interest of trying to find like better, more valuable loot, what I could do is grab the dozer and just start cutting little paths in the hill here and try and unearth, say, pay dirt or coal. Just want to get these trees out of my way because I don't want to waste the trees. I don't want to just hit them with the dozer and lose them. So we're just going to chop a few of these down out of the way. And then we're just going to start cutting into the side of this mountain here, and we're gonna find what we're looking for. Okay, we are back in our dozer. We are just gonna do basically straight lines. About there. It's not quite level. That should be okay. We're just gonna see what we find. What I should have done is purchased an excavator with a coring drill on it. That would have allowed me to drill down like 10-15 meters into the ground and see what's beneath me. Yeah, it's all still just dirt right there. Turn this around so we can actually get the blade to be and I'm trying to angle it to where I dig into the ground on my right more, so that when I cut into the side of the mountain here, it is still pretty much level to what the rest of it is. Like, I don't want to be at an angle. Looks like it's still just dirt right there. Let's try crossing paths a little bit. We're gonna go this way. Actually, that blade should be good. This is probably gonna pull the machine over, but that's okay. Oh, hold on a sec. That's pay dirt. That light brown in the bottom of that boulder, that's pay dirt. That's where we're going to find gold ores, silicon ores, copper, diamond. So let's actually shift our focus. One more time. We're going to go this way. Yep, that is pay dirt right there. So I am holding shift while I do this and wheeling my mouse. I say wheeling because I use a trackball. Lifting my blade and trying to keep it like somewhat level, so I can create these semi-smooth cuts into the ground. Doesn't always work. In fact, sometimes you get thrown off course and discombobulated, but I don't know. It seems to be alright for me. It's just how I've been doing it, I guess, so. Okay, well, I think that's plenty. We're gonna... Ooh, I knocked that down, didn't I? Alright, yeah. Regardless, we have pay dirt. Pay dirt's exciting. Alright, we're gonna back this up. Don't want it to fall down the mountainside, so put the parking brake on. This is gonna get really rough. See, I've got 10 grand right now, so let's go over here real quick and go to equipment. By the way, I can change the paint color on my tractor, but a fast shovel. Let's go ahead and get the fast shovel. It's $3,500. That's fucking ridiculous. So shovel regular. Here we go. And while I'm thinking about it, let's go with let's go with green and let's see, where's it at? There it is, yellow. All right, and that's because I'm a John Deere fan. So, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? You guys understand that one? All right, number 2 is a fast shovel. So, you guys remember the old shovel speed? This is the fast shovel. Like I said, it just makes short work of leveling the ground. You see the ground deforming underneath me, becoming a little more smooth. That is what we're going for with this. So the fast tools, like I said, they're expensive, but they're worth it. This is annoying. Do I have dynamite? I do. All right, let's go ahead and put one there, and I'm out. Shit. All right. Equipment, explosives, Draymite. Let's just get a couple more. 4 of them should be good. All right, put one there. Put one there. Put one there. I cannot stand floating terrain. I really wish they'd fix that. There we go. That was just to make sure it was gone. Oh, bugger. All right, so the reason I put so many dynamites in there is I got one left. We'll put it in the middle. We'll see if it takes the whole thing. Oh, it did. Okay, well, it used to not. So, I like my John Deere colors. I grew up on a farm, so we're just going to go ahead and grab our tractor. And then we'll go to inventory. And down here where it says yellow, that's all the yellow paint. So let's change all that to green. That's a darker green than it should be, but that's okay. And then we'll replace gray with yellow. Ew. Put gray back in there. What about the other gray? Oh, the rims are yellow. Well, that's close enough to John Deere, right? Alright. It's fine for me. Let's get some pay dirt. Oh, gotta change my camera. This is exciting because the pay dirt will start netting us a lot more money a lot faster. That dozer may need to move. Now you won't see the financial gain from the pay dirt right away, and that is because we have to pretty much break it down into its valuable components. So gold ore into gold ingots, silicon into silicon ingots, diamond and ruby ore into diamond and rubies proper. So I really hope all the material isn't getting washed out the end without the water running into the sluice box down there. Oh, hit it fast, hit it hard. Damn it. All right. So what we're going to check on real quick is whether or not Okay, see, it is holding on to the oars without water. That's good. I wonder what the water actually does. Let's check that real quick. So there's a water pump for 1,500. Water refinery. Unfiltered water becomes regular water. Okay. Water pump. Sends unfiltered water. Okay. And then I'm just curious. Sluice box. Water, unfiltered water. 10-4. Perfect. That's all we needed. So let's get a water pump. We only need regular water. Do I have to find a water source, or is this just going to the ground? I have no idea. And then pipeline. We do have to... Oh, boy. Okay. We might not have enough money for this. We'll find out, won't we? Left 2 meters. Let's do that. Left 2 $4,500. Water tank. Any fluid. Any fluid. Okay. Pipeline. Left 2 meters. Purchased. All right. We have no money again. I might need to blow up the ground again. So let's get the paint out of here. Probably sell those. Move that. Put these over here. Let's go back to the store. Equipment. Explosives. We'll get some Dramite in here. Shouldn't need that much, but we're going to try. Alright. Put one there. Put one there. And grab the detonator. Perfect. Alright. Now we go with 6. I hope that's not going to interfere. Oh, okay. That's showing me which way the thing flows. I want to say I would need to go like this. There we go. And then can I attach the water pump? Needs to be placed on grass or snow. Okay, well, isn't this grass? I hope so. 5, 6. Grass or snow. Does it need to be powered? Grid load 1,200. Okay, you know what? I'm glad we brought extra dynamite, because there we go. Do I need cable? Inventory. I don't have any more. Shoot. Okay, let's see. Close equipment. Let's go to power. Buy a power cable. There we go. Alright. Here we go. That to... Oops, wrong button. Okay, let's see here. Water pump, power load, unit load. It's 100 kilowatts. How do I power it? Let's go back to, was it under pipeline? No, it was under production, wasn't it? Production. Water pump, okay. Only works when placed on grass or snow. Power consumption's 100. I got, okay. Let's go to power, see what a cheap, oh man, even the cheapest solar panel was. Power pylon 600 kilowatts. You know what? That's fine. Let's just go ahead and try something real quick. Can I do that? That doesn't seem right. All right. I don't know what we're... Okay. Folks, we're learning together here. Water pump. Actually, you know what I should do is pull this off and just see what it says when I have it over here. Pump will work if it's placed here. Okay. Do I need to power it? Okay. Well, actually, because it's so far away, what we should do is just buy some pipe components to... can the ups be reversed to downs? Nope, it has to be downs. Okay. Well, we can offset left, offset right. What we'll do, though, is we'll go... Ooh, I don't have enough money. Okay, well, we're going to do what I didn't want to do. Bank. Loans. Let's pull out... let's get 50 grand. Confirm. There we go. P. So let's go offset right. Let's see if that works. Yeah, that worked. And then we're going to come up a little bit. So let's see here. Let's go up. Is that the shortest up we can do? It is. All right, that's fine. That's fine. No, oh, shit. I should have gone down. There we go. There we go. And then if I go 5, knock this out. 9, 0. Okay, still doesn't work. So inventory. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. We're going to sell this piece. We're going to sell that piece we bought to purchase. Let's go with a straight line. 4 meters. Ah, screw it. 6 meters. Get a little extra longer, right? Here we go. That'll put it definitely into the grass. Pump needs to be placed on grass or snow. Okay, well, shit. I don't know what's going on here. Pump will work if placed here. Sweet. Can I turn it on? It's not connected to the power grid, but it's showing water. And now we have water coming out the sluice box. Oh, look at that. 20% on the water. Well, alright then. Okay, let's go ahead and pull the gold, ruby, diamond, silicon. We'll go ahead and pull that out for a second. And we're going to run over here back by our toolbox, our workbench here. And we're going to go back to the store. Factory. Buildings. We want buildings, workbenches. We're going to need a small wash plant. We're also going to need a ore smelter. And a storage container. We don't need the storage container. I just wanted one. So inventory. Make sure we move things out. By the way, I didn't explain it in the last round, or the last video, but 1 through 0 is right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0, 8, 9, 0. All right. So put that in 0. Move that there. All right. So if I go 6, that gives me my little wash plant. And that's where we put things. We can put pay dirt in here to get gold ore. Oh, we make cement too. So let's see here. The rubies and the diamonds. Let's go ahead and just make 50 of the diamonds. Gives me 3. And the rubies gives me 13. So it's going to do its thing and create that. 7 should give me the smelter. Turn. There we go. Alright, now we could put the gold ore in there. So let's go 50 again. Oh, wait, can we put the silicon ore in there? Yes. Alright, so gold, we get 25. And silicon, I think we get, 2. And so that's going to 2.5 minutes, 12 seconds. Perfect. And then last but not least, the storage container. I only picked this up so I could dump things that I don't need right now. So, that's it. Literally the reason about that. All right. So now, let's go grab our John Deere. And let's see, if I come back here. Come back here. This thing still says it's processing, but there's nothing there to process. Okay. So, box is empty. We are going to get in the tractor and adjust the camera. Let's get some pay dirt. Definitely gonna have to move the dozer. Now I could attempt to operate this from inside the cab. Oftentimes that does give you a better like immersion to the game. So is it C? There we go. And then let me just look down a little bit. Now, one of the things I'm going to try to do in the next few days is possibly get one of my mistaked crew members to jump on with me and run a rock truck, because it'd be nice to be able to simulate a proper mine. So, you know, somebody in a loader, somebody in a rock truck. Alright, let's just have a look-see at how much... Ooh, you know what I want to do real quick? Just for fun. Say close out buildings, go to equipment, hand tools, pressure washer. There we go. See, 4 or 5. Here we go. Just clean our machine up. There we go. Now she looks pretty. Sweet. We'll see. What level are we? We're not a 30. Wait a minute. We're not a 30. Millwright tier 3. I think I'm in the wrong, I'm in the right save file, but the wrong company. So, there we go. 300 ore, diamonds. There we go. Yeah, we are not a level 30, so let's get this stuff processing, and then I'll change that. Diamond, rubies. Let's see. Let's go 200. We get 69 and 129. See, half hour to do those. 17 minutes to do those. Perfect. All right, come over here. Dump the gold. Dump the silicon. Again, let's do just do 400. I always put way more than the actual ore number, so it guarantees I use all of it. So we got 25 gold. We got 2 silicons. What else do we got here? 4 diamonds, 13 root. 5. No. Yeah, okay. So what I want to do now is I'm going to go to sell. So 5 diamonds sells for almost $1,000. Okay, 13 rubies sells for $2,500. 2 silicon ores, $112. So that's what? 56 bucks a piece. That's pretty good. And then gold, 25 bars is $3,600. So lots of money. That's good. $24,000 on that. We're definitely going to need to make a lot more money, which we will. We will have all the money we need once this stuff is processed. But the point is we're going to keep loading up our plant over here for that. I am going to change the company real quick because I'm putting experience into the other. So we're going to save the game. We're going to exit the menu. Go to company. Company manager. Mistakes made says it's active. How are we at level 30 at mistakes made? Do all my companies share level? No, because we were... There's no way I was a level 30. Interesting. I'm really not sure how that happened, so, huh. Not sure. Drinking last of the coffee, that's important. Alright, so we're back on the mine. We should be... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, there we go. I guess we're a level 30. That kind of defeats the purpose of growing, because now, if I go to vehicles, like I have all my rock trucks available. I even have an Arvik HT200E for $3.5 million. So how much money do I need for my good loader? The L11? Is it the L11? Or is it the L10? 3... 10-3. Yep, it's the L11. So we need $250,000. You know what? For fun, let's go ahead and move some equipment out of the way here. We're going to move some equipment out of the way. We're going to go get another loan. I don't think you have to pay off the old loan before you get another loan. It just adds to it. Okay, get that out of my way. Both of those are out of the way. Oh, okay, yeah, you guys just keep taking money from me. All right, so the bucket on that isn't very big. I could sell these machines. Like I could sell that loader for the, to help me get at least half my money back. What was it, this one? So at least half of that. I could do that, but we're not going to because I am a hoarder. So is it? We need amount 250,000. So now we owe 300 grand. Let's go back, store, loaders, and then it was the L11, right? Yes, it was the L11. Let's go ahead and get that. And then while we're at it, what we'll do is we'll jump back into this machine, hit inventory. We're going to pull the GPS off it. 5. Bring in our new loader. Oh, this is... I've spent so much time in this machine. I don't want to put that up there. Down there. Yeah, suppose out's fine there. So here's a size comparison for you so you guys understand just how different these machines are. So the bucket is way bigger, everything's way bigger, bigger engine, more powerful. We're gonna get a lot more dirt per bucket on this, so it's gonna make our money gathering a lot faster. I should see how much the chain tires are. The chain tires are really beneficial in the snow, but also just gripping rough terrain in general. So I've always put the chain tires on my machines. Ooh. Ooh, that is a heavy front load. You see my back end come up. That is fun. So we put what, 3 buckets so far? Let's do a fourth or fifth, whatever we're at, and then we'll check to see what how much material we've got. Now we didn't get a lot of pay dirt in these last few buckets because we're kind of trimming up the area, if you will. But that should be mostly pay dirt right here. Love that machine. It's probably one of my favorites. Oh shit. We didn't turn that on. So we just been sitting here loading this hopper this whole time because it wasn't on. That's wonderful. So as you can see, the hill is slowly but surely coming down. So you see here's a close-up of the difference of dirt. So the dark brown here, regular dirt. This lighter, almost camouflage looking brown, that is pay dirt. Still got a lot of dirt being processed. Ooh, it is beyond full. It is just processing. Yeah, I really should put a bigger motor on that. Now that I'm thinking about it, because that is a 1-speed. So maybe we go close out vehicles, not buildings, factory power. Yeah, so we had a 1-speed for the cheapest price. Maybe we should go, we got $40,000. Maybe like a 3-speed. What's the power draw on that? Power consumption 200. Okay. We'll go ahead and do the 3-speed. 3-speed's fine. Take this. Oh, dogs are barking. There we go. 6. Power. On. So now you see it's processing a lot faster. That's more like it. That's more like it. So now this little hopper is getting emptied. Oh yeah, look at that. We are just climbing. We're down to $19,000. We're selling dirt pretty good. Not too terribly worried about that. Let's come over here, grab some diamonds, grab some gold, go to the sell options, 16,000, 7,000. So we're making money back. That's good. That's good. We could pay down a little bit of the loan if we wanted to. Not that it really does anything, but if I go pay back, let's just do 20,000. 20,000 confirm. Yep, now I owe 280,000. But it's fine because we're gonna process, like I said, all the gold we're making. We got all these gems we're doing, and then we have all this extra dirt over here. Just go ahead and get the diamond ore, the ruby ore. Let's just go 999. There we go. Add more diamonds, add more rubies. That should take care of all that ore. There we go. So forgot we could just drag this all the way over to the right and make it max out. There we go. So now we got all this processing. And we should be able to pay off our loan with the gold alone. So anyway, all right. I don't know why we jumped to level 30 or why it shared my levels across companies. Haven't figured that part out yet, but we got one of my favorite machines here. I've spent many years inside this machine. Granted, this is an Arvik. I think it's European, but basically the U.S. equivalent I have spent years in. So as well as the tiny ones, and then several years in dozers, rollers. Pretty much this is my jam. So anyway, that is it for today's episode. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.